Oh, I've done this a couple times. All right, Stevie Moore. Oh, he's trying a different rack now. But thank you. Yes, I know a little bit about this.
That's
JR hasn't been around for a while, so
right. I figured we were going to have like a 1 or 2 minute pause. That only lasted about 35 seconds.
35 seconds, brother.
Jeez Louise.
Bing bang booey.
You got to teach me some of these tricks,
I
couple of
will,
tricks.
man. I will, Sean. You got it. All right, we're here. Steinway Classic.
In Astoria, New York.
The men in the pink shirts battle it out on the battlefield pool.
Now, if you were forced to choose to wear one of these shirts, which one would you choose?
That's tough. That's a tough one. I don't think that I would.
I think I could pull off Stevie's shirt, not Shane's.
Yeah. I don't know.
You couldn't do the same?
I don't think I could do either one of those
I'm
shirts.
saying you had to be forced to because
Forced?
I would never choose this color either in my
I'm
life.
saying probably Stevie's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stevie's looks a little bit more
Shane's.
dressier, long sleeve.
Yeah, Shane's will think, everybody will think I'm trying to be Shane wearing his patented pink shirt,
The secondary Pink Panther, they call you.
He's everywhere all at the same time, see? He's everywhere.
Well, that's true. Knowing him, he's probably got about 6 of those shirts, though.
Shane's broken free. He's broken free from time and space, man. He's everywhere.
Well,
he's in every final of every video all at the same time. We want to give a shout out to, he is like the Matrix. Like Super Q is his grandfather. We'd like to give us a shout out to Super Q. He's watching out there. I know he was yesterday.
Cool. Stevie hit that rack pretty good.
Yes, he did.
I see a pretty simple safety here. He could bank the 1 ball down to the middle of the rail, follow the cue ball over, and land it behind the 8 or the 9. He's got a perfect angle to land it behind the 9. It's looking like he's going to try to cut this 1 ball in. If he plays the safety, he's got a good opportunity to maybe get ball in hand and then have an easier starter shot. If he thinks, can we check the other angle real fast?
Sure.
Is he going to thin it in the side? He's got to watch the scratch.
Wow.
He hit it good. Killed it.
Did.
Good shot.
He's got an issue with the 510. Everything else is off the rail. He can pocket the 5 in the upper left-hand pocket, though, for sure.
Yeah, as long as the cue ball is near middle table, you can pocket it down there. And then the 6 ball is back up table. That's the only trouble because you can't really draw off that left rail because of where the 10 ball is. So you might have to sacrifice, leave yourself a long shot on the 6. Let's shoot the 4. Try to get the cue ball, like we were saying, back around middle table.
He's going to try to move up on this 5 ball for sure. There he goes.
This is still tricky. Is he going to try to draw through the 10? If he follows his natural angle 2 rails, you could get the hook behind the 8 or the 9. But you can't stun it off the rail because the 10's there, so the cue ball would actually not go far. He can follow it 2 rails soft and try to land short, but he's going to have a tough shot. Tough cut on the 6. And if you try to draw through the 10, you're taking a chance of not getting a shot. I mean, I see a shot. It's tough, though. You follow 3 rails around, try to bump the 9. If you bump the 9 ball enough, you're going to have a perfect shot on the 6. And you can actually go in between them. So he's just going to sacrifice, take his angle on the 6. Now you go up and down, and you should have the 8 ball in the side pocket.
8 in the side for sure.
Yeah, if he lands right around where his elbow is.
Oh, man, he stood right up on that ball. He's not going to leave Shane an easy shot.
Well, in this tournament, he might be getting it back.
Yep. Yep, go right ahead. You get punished for your mistakes.
He's getting down on this fast.
He looks like he's going to just masse around this ball. Try to hit it, clip it, and go back up table or send the 6 ball up table. There he goes, masse. Ooh, he got a collision. Not good. Double kiss. Double kiss is not good.
Leave Shane a bank. Cue ball's naturally going to come down behind the 8 and 9. This is basically a two-way shot. I really like Shane making the bank.
For sure. For sure. It's a huge pocket. Especially on a Brunswick. Oh, look at this. He's going he's kicking it. He's kicking it all the way up table. He's not trying to reverse bank this. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
He called the bank. So.
The way that it looked like he was aiming there, I don't know why I thought he was going. Yep. 8 in the side. He took Stevie Moore's lunch here.
Where's he going? I mean, that's okay.
He goes around the table like that all the time. He likes to do that. I don't know why he does it.
Well, he's comfortable letting the stroke out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he wants to. Maybe that makes him comfortable.
You know what also he could be doing is trying to find out the speed of this table for future matches.
Sure. Oh, look at this. Wow. Tempting disaster there. SVB.
That's going to put him up by 2 games now.
Louis tips the chalk. It's the Bank Shot Calculator app. This is Clyde and his son.
That's the guy that runs the bank shot.
The calculator.
Is he going to make a shot here?
I think he's doing the...
Clyde's made the kick. Scratch, though.
All right, here we go.
Now we're back in business. We missed a break.
Yeah, I was watching the kid do the bank shot. I got...
That's okay. Shane broke dry, so it wasn't that much important.
It's...
Stevie made the 1 and is safe on the 2, I think. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the
he's
wrong
good
ball.
on it. Yeah, it's hard to tell. This camera here is pretty far away from the table, so...
Here's another touchy shot. If you play the 2 ball, come towards the 9 or the side pocket, try to land on the 3 and 7 for a combo.
George Rodriguez, table 25. Jeremy Saucy, table 25.
I think he got there this time. Don't go too far. There's an 8. Good shot. Now here you want to hit a little draw on the cue ball. Get it to come back. So after the 3 ball contacts the 7, it makes the combo. The 3 ball is going to come off the rail.
Wow. Stevie's just missing him.
That wasn't a simple combo, but you would think he would have got a little bit closer.
He's just not in his groove tonight.
Shane's calling the cut on the 3. He's going to have to come back across 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 rails to get a shot on the 4 ball. 1, 2,
man, he's hit that really nice.
3, and land with a perfect angle.
Great shot. See how he sliced that ball? He just barely touched it.
I mean, he's got to aim towards the 8. You can't scratch in the side. You come up 1 rail, bump the 8 ball, and you should be on the 5. Nope, he took his angle. That's a good shot. 2 rails. These are, like you were saying, Shane enjoys stroking balls.
Mm.
The balls down the rail, you don't see him miss those too much because that's
No.
a shot that he practices a good bit.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to follow 2 rails around, have the 7 ball in the left corner. High English, touch of inside, probably play the 8 ball down the rail, or he can force it around 3 rails. Inside English, that's what he chose to do. Have to punch off the side rail here. If he's straight in, you just draw back and have the 10 ball in the corner. And that's going to put Shane, I believe, 5 games up. And Stevie Moore is going to have 2. Shane will put up a score. And we will be on rack number 8. CNG is actually a gas company, one of the big sponsors of the event. Looks like Shane made the 3 ball on the break, and he's going to have a shot on the 1 by the 5 ball. Got a good angle to just drift down table. Two ball in the corner, 4-5 are pretty simple up table. The only thing I see is the 7 to the 8 could be tricky unless the 8 ball goes past the 9 down in the corner where the 6 at. If it does, Shane could be on his way to 6 racks here. Could shoot the 4. Be straight in, you just stop it there, have the 5 ball next in the corner. Five ball in the corner, follow or stun out to middle table. Give yourself an angle on the 6. You can either follow around 3 rails or come back across 2 rails to get on the 7. He's landing good here. Well, knowing Shane, he's probably going to come back across 2 rails. This is almost like a stun shot, a little bit of low. 1, 2. So on the 7 ball. Now, as I was saying, Shane's looking at it now. He's trying to see if the 8 ball goes past the 9 down the corner. If it does, he's going to try to come straight back across. Or he can follow around 3 rails. Yep, goes down by the 9. Probably just roll this in, have 9 ball in the side pocket next. He stunned it a little bit more than he expected, but he's fine. Could have put Shane up. By 4 games, the scoreline will be 6 games to 2. everybody out there that's in the chat. This is Sean Wilkie in here giving you guys some live stream commentating. Alvin's taking a break for now. He's got a couple things he needs to do. So I'll probably be finishing off the match for the night. Grab me something to eat in a little while. And it looks like I'm going to have a special guest here. It's my girlfriend Megan Fort. She's going to sit down and maybe give her a little insight into the billiards world. How you doing, Megan?
Hi, everybody. I haven't been in the booth all week because I lost my voice. All the
Sure you just
rattling I've
haven't
been doing.
working the whole time?
And I've been working.
So what do you think? Can Shane close out the match? Break and run 3?
10-ball rack your own? That's a dumb question.
That's different, though. It's new cloth.
Hi, Bob.
Couldn't see if he made a ball on the break there. He did. Now, do you see the safety here, Megan?
I don't know. I'm just an APA 3.
Well, think about it. He's got a tough shot on this 1. You just stun 2 rails. You draw behind the 6. The 1 ball goes down table near the 10. Watch this. 1, 2. Stick right on the back of the 6 ball.
Why can't he just do a stop shot? Oh, never mind. I was going to say a stop shot high behind the 9 and send the 1 down table.
See it?
Yeah. Mine was an elementary
These
safe.
are the kind
Yours
of things you
wasn't.
need to pay attention to.
Yours was an advanced safe.
Well, it wasn't advanced. The angle was there. And you're always going to try to get him back on the rail behind the ball.
I'm just a ball maker.
That's all right. I'm just saying this kind of stuff might come up. Pay attention. He's going to go 2 rails, try to miss the 10, come behind the 1. Ah, he caught the point.
That's very unfortunate.
Well, table's open, balls are spread out. Key shot would be trying to get straight as possible you can to the 4 ball.
Hi, Arturo. How are you? He's been doing some great coverage here on Facebook, updating Facebook.
Hey, Mr. Reyes, how you doing, buddy? We appreciate the support as always.
I'm just going to take this time to give a shout out to Insightful Magazine. We covered the World 14-1, the Steinway Classic, the Genki Memorial, and they will be covering the Maryland 14-1.
It's always a great stream. I mean, everybody out there, I'm sure, that's in the chat now really appreciate it back at home.
I'm not biased. I don't think it's great. I think it's the best in the business.
That's your opinion. And I'll tell you what, it's right up there. I don't compare a lot of things, but I will say it's a great stream, so I mean, it's the best out there, especially when you can get it for free. You don't ever have to pay for it. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Yes, Larry Hubbard did pass away. Very sad. I posted that on Facebook. I actually, when I first started working for Insightful Magazine, I got the pleasure of interviewing Larry Hubbard and Bell, the 2 founders of the APA, at a Hall of Fame dinner at Derby. The Maryland 14-1 is September 15th and 16th. It's a Sunday and Monday at Top Hat Billiards. Q Club, Top Hat Q Club. We had to do it on a Sunday and Monday because the World 9-Ball in Doha, Qatar finishes. And then the guys are flying home on Saturday. We're having a limo waiting for them. And we start up on Sunday round robin. And final 24 will be on Monday. And then we got Turning Stone right after that.
Yep. World Maryland 9-Ball is going to be actually in, like you said, Top Hat, which is in Parkville, Maryland. It's in the northwest beltway around Baltimore, if anybody's interested in knowing the location.
All right, well, I'm going to hand this back over to the professional world, Alvin. And I just want to say hi to you guys. Thanks for the support.
Thanks, Megan, for coming in the booth.
All righty. Over and out.
Hopefully she remembers that 2-rail safety because it's going to come up in one of her APA matches, I'm sure, back home.
The lovely and talented Megan, thank you very much. I found my lost phone.
Well, as we
Shane
take a
Van
break,
Boening.
Shane's going to go up to 7 games now, Alvin.
Unbelievable how fast this guy shoots.
Well, when it's open and your comfort zone is dialed in, and as you saw early in the match, Stevie Moore gave him a couple games. That builds your confidence very fast. Not that he needs any.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Okay, now we have some other sponsors of this event, which I was just informed. And I shall roll through those for you right now. This is a Predator Pro Tour, Pro-Am Tour event. Tony Robles, Gail Glazebrook, PredatorHughes.com. We love them. They're always supporting the sport. Always glad to add them to our streams. PlayNAPL.com, PoisonBilliards.com, PoolOnTheNet.com, the Delta 13 Rack, Pocket Coach, BilliardPress.com, Pool.bz, QTable.com, Master Chalk, of course, GothamCityTechnologies.com, that's Ron Mason. Media sponsors: Beat Billiards Digest, AZBilliards.com, NYC Grind, InsidePoolMag.com, and PoolMag.com. So there you go, my friend. Don't forget CNG Gas, NYC Grind, Inside Pool. Kimberly Tips and Chalk, Bank Shot Calculator. There you go, Steinway Billiards, Bing Bang Booey.
That's a long list you got there.
Got through it, so let's watch Stevie Moore and see if he can be the comeback kid here.
Well,
which I've seen him do many times. Come back to win from here.
It's a tough feat with Shane Van Boening in the chair, but Shane Scratch gives an opportunity. He's had to bump out the 2-ball here.
I've seen Stevie
Look
run.
at this.
Oh, this is not Stevie's
Man.
night. I've seen Stevie run 5-6 racks of 10-ball, so
Oh, of course.
can't say that he can't do it.
With the caliber of players we got here, you can easily see that in this tournament.
He's won Seminole Pro Tour 10-ball events many times.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was like their player of the year for one. I would ask our wonderful chat, do you guys know out there what Stevie's record is at the Seminole Pro Tour? And did he win the championship ever? Seminole Pro Tour championship? I thought he may have won it in like 2009.
I do remember him
Super
placing real
brains
good
out.
there for a while.
Our super brains out in the chat will know.
I see somebody says that I owe them a Q-tip tool.
Nice.
Can I get your name? Because I can't tell by the chat name. Is it the Q Shark tip tool you're talking about? Because that's the one I use and highly recommend. Stevie's gonna try to have to stick the cue ball behind the 4. That was tough.
Not happening. Oh. Wow. They stare down the barrel. Yeah, you owe me one as well, says FDNY Medic. Nice.
Hey, now it
He
seems
won.
like everybody's trying to get over on me now.
Okay. Here we go. Now we're getting some stats. He won the NYC championship 2 times in a row. I'm assuming he's talking about Stevie Moore. So Stevie does play good in New York. This just may not be his match right now.
Good shot there by Shane.
He's making errors. Stevie made too many errors against Shane. It's just not, you can't do that.
Wow, he had to force the 2-ball in and then add some high right spin to get 2 rails under that 10 to the 3. I don't know if you could hear the pocket here, but he has some velocity behind that stroke.
He wants to get this set done with here. Yeah, Shane's starting to get comfortable with this table. I can really tell just by the way he's watching. Just watch him, watch him cue. He's going to be solid as a rock. Boom.
Don't go too far.
That was a touchy shot.
Yeah, it was.
Now he's got an interesting path over to the 6-ball from the 5.
And where he just pointed at, he's going to try to aim to the rail right below the side and have a shot on the 6 between the 9 and 10.
Look at this shot.
Might have missed the 5.
Wow, he sure did. May have given Stevie a shot here. I think he can.
Yep, rail first probably.
I don't know about this. Yeah, he can hit the.
Yep.
That is buried deep in the pocket.
Well, the good thing about going rail first, you can judge.
Mm-hmm.
Left rail, contact of 5, go 2 rails, and then you'll have the 6 in the same pocket.
Yeah, he's looking at this.
Worst thing that can happen is if you hit it too thin or too hard, you land behind the 10 ball.
Mhm.
But these are ones that are pretty simple to judge.
Yeah, this one's way behind the point. He's going to just barely be able to to clip the edge of this 5 ball with this shot. Nice.
Yeah, right there.
Watch that. Watch out. Watch out. Beauty. The Blade.
Pretty unique name.
Uh-huh.
Makes me think of that movie Sling Blade, which is an awesome flick, by the way.
Everybody likes when Max Everly does an impersonation of that movie.
Does he do it? I'm going to have to
Mhm.
get him to do that later tonight, then. I've never seen Max do it.
Mm-hmm. It's funny.
Does he say, my biscuits?
I don't know. All right, Stevie Moore, the comeback kid. So that's going to be 3-7.
I
Here
thought there for a
inside
minute we were going to have
Bull.tv.
Shane on the hill, but that's not so.
No. Thanks to Corner Market Bob, all he's doing out there. Stevie's best, most recent year was 2008, says Skip M624. Yeah, 2008.
So you're saying he was in Dead Punch then?
Hmm. That was when he was bald, I think. He had his head shaved, all bald. He's all weird. His
Really?
hair was all long a little while ago. I never know. It seems like his hair grows in like 2 days. He can grow like a 2-foot mane. He had it. No, I think he had it like samurai. Remember when he had his
I
samurai
do remember
hair?
that. He had it pulled back in a little ponytail.
Samurai hair. It did. I mean, he looked good. I mean, it was good.
Well, that goes along with his name.
He can work.
Samurai Blade.
Exactly. It works for him. He can pull off whatever look he wants to. Stevie's he's a showy guy.
GQ.
Yeah, he's a professional, man. I think he's one of the first guys I thought that always dressed sharp for the tournaments. I was like, man, Stevie Moore always dresses
He
sharp.
does.
He really does. That's important. He won the Steve Miserak Championship, 2 stops on the Seminole, once each on the Viking and Southeast Open Tours. He also won a tar match against Chris Bartram. Thank you, Skip. You were like John Slingblade there. Answer man, he must not be watching. He would have had his entire record in like 20 seconds typed out.
We got Stevie at the table. He'll try to hit this one ball as square as possible.
Ooh,
Oh, he glanced it.
man, that cue ball's just getting kicked around, flying around.
They've been flirting with that side pocket.
Yeah, they have.
50% of the time.
Look at how big the Brunswick Gold Crown side pocket is.
They are. They are big.
It's like as big as a cabbage, man.
That's not somewhere you're supposed to be, though, when you break. You got to stay away from over there.
They're trying to jump the.
I'm trying to get it to bounce back. I know what you're saying, but you got to be a little bit more accurate on that head ball.
Somebody's asking me to. Alvin, can you say Jason Shaw out loud?
Sounds like you just did.
Okay. You ask and you shall receive here at InsidePool.tv.
Is it going to go for this cut on the one? Because if he makes
Sure.
it, the cue ball's going to go naturally.
Right in the
Might go
corner
around
pocket.
the 8. And go 1, 2, 3 rails around the 8 towards the 6.
Watch this guy spike this ball.
He might land
It's a
on
back cut.
2-5 combo next.
He's shooting low. He's shooting low outside. Wow.
There it is. Around it towards the 6. Don't get him 4.
Oh, man. And no good shot goes unpunished.
Man, I knew he had the angle to get around there. Phew. Hey, he made a good shot.
Oh, I missed you, John. Did you say something there? I must have missed you. Must have wrote his entire record out in 5 seconds.
It kind of looks like he Googled it. Copy and pasted.
FDNY wants my job.
Looks like Shane's going to try to kick one rail, play the 2 ball into the 5.
Look at Pinky go here. Look at this.
That doesn't count.
Oh, it doesn't.
No.
Oh, man, I got to get used to this new.
And he left the 4 in between the cue ball and the 2, so Shane's probably going to get this shot back. You keep thinking we're playing 9 ball.
Man, I'm like so, you know, I'm so in the age of 9 ball. It's unbelievable.
Well, he's going to try to find a kick angle here and either get lucky, get a safety out of it. He's going to call safe, try to create distance between the 2 ball and the cue. And he's going to leave it in front of the hole.
Wow, he sure
Cue ball
is.
on the rail, though.
That's okay. He's close enough to the pocket where all he's got to do is just aim off.
Can he cheat it? I'm not sure if he can. If he's straight on, he might have to just roll this in and take the bank on the 3. Or you can jack up and try to fire draw it. Tough action from here.
That is tough action. You're talking about a full force draw, 20 foot,
Nah,
fully
it's about
dual.
the table.
500 foot draw.
He might have to with the angle he has on the 2. Because if you try to force it with the slick cloth, you'll probably just follow the 2 ball right in.
Yeah, it's hard because he doesn't have, he's straight in, so.
What
Ooh,
a
you
set.
just said
I'm
it.
telling you, you can't follow the ball in
Man,
with the slick cloth.
Stevie's just rattled tonight. Something's going on.
I know it was tough, but the shot was to jack up and just try to get back a little bit if you could.
hmm See, I think he's getting lost in Shane's game now. Shane can start mesmerizing you,
Well, I'm sure he didn't feel good about Shane kicked and left him that angle with the cue ball on the rail. I mean,
Everything's just going Shane's way.
that sucks at times.
hmm
We got the 6 on the table, and then we got the...
Yeah, the
Yeah,
6
we
is
did.
there.
He's going to stun down to the top rail and aim for the middle of the diamond and spin over to the side. Look at this. Boom.
Almost clipped that. Man, he got double lucky there.
Yeah, he went behind the 9. That right was. Well, he's going to close the door here and get on the hill. He's not
Super
gonna,
shooter.
He's not going to lock the door yet, but he's going to close it and get on the hill.
Super shooter. Well, they don't call him the South Dakota Kid for no reason.
That's true.
He is Shane Van Boening, SVB. We are here at the Steinway Classic.
He probably got that name before he was a teenager. He's probably 11 years old, and he said, this is the South Dakota Kid right here. Do you know that Shane Van Boening, at 3 years old, had a closed bridge?
Really?
Can you believe that?
No. That's
I
unbelievable.
saw a video. I'm sorry, I saw an article in an old magazine. Not sure which one it was. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, who is this little kid? Is this just like some top player's son that they're trying to teach? And it says Shane Van Boening at 3 years old. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, wow, no wonder his closed bridge now is like so perfect. He's been doing it for 25 years.
Absolutely.
It's hard enough to hold a stick with an open bridge at 3 years old. He had a closed bridge.
He is the best player on the planet, arguably. And you're going to watch his amazing break free live stream. Wow, wow. What's going on?
Nothing.
Last ball rolling. Last ball rolling.
8 ball, nope. 4.
Gave Stevie Moore the run out.
Shout out to Eric Jeremiah, my BFF. He's watching the stream. Jersey.
Well, Megan's standing next to the booth and want to give a quick shout out to Eric. who's watching the stream. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Eric? Welcome. Welcome home to InsidePool.tv.
Like I said earlier when Megan was in the booth, Eric, you got to do the same. You got to remind her to play those simple safeties that are available.
Man, Stevie just played a really nice shot there.
Yep. Got the 3 ball on the side, or just pinch it down to the middle of the rail, come back up towards the 9 ball, and have the 4.
This is going to be when he's going to play his best. He's got nothing to
Watch
lose.
outside pocket. He's okay.
He looks relaxed. See, once you're bearing down at
3 rails around for the 5.
49, 7,949 players. Sorry, the chat. Sorry.
got our kibitzer, Megan Ford in the background.
I'm answering the question.
Oh,
Did he just save himself?
I don't think so. I think he's okay. Let's have a look down. Yeah, I think he is safe. He's got to play a 1 pocket.
They can
No,
spin it,
he's
looks
okay.
like.
The main kibitzer.
7 ball on the side. If he doesn't have angle, he's got to stop it there.
JR taught me that. Big shout out to JR Calvert, too, by the way. Inside Pool Magazine, mastermind.
Yeah, he definitely does a lot for this business
Mm-hmm.
and the pool world in general.
Stevie Moore.
8 games to 4. He would have to put together a couple more racks to add some pressure to Shane. If he can get it to like 8 to 6, 8 to 7. Pretty cool logo.
Yeah, JR made that.
Nice.
NYC Grind, Jerry Tarantola, Allison Fisher. Inside Pool Magazine is actually J.R. Calvert and Sally Timko, the editor. Say hello to my friends. Thanks a lot to all our moderators, Upstate Out, Corner Market Bob, Steve Kurtz, Heather Kurtz, John Slingblade, B-Doc, Snooker.
This might be a dumb question for anybody out there, but what exactly does a moderator do?
A moderator, whenever they say something like with bad taste, then they can say, hey, please don't,
Oh, okay, so
this
they're
is
controlling the chat and
basically,
the
yeah.
stream and that's such. Okay.
and they can see who's, doing what, where, when, so that we don't have to deal with it,
Right, that makes sense.
promoting and all that, linking.
Well, Stevie came up dry. Shane's got an option of a combo. I'm not sure if he wants to take it on. It's not a guarantee here.
Pool
7 balls off the rail a little
Rules
bit.
says SVB is #1 in the United States, not the world. Alvin, who is the best in the world? In my opinion, the best in the world, the best player in the world? I think you're looking at him right here.
Well,
I think
I have
Shane's
to
the
argue with
strongest.
that. I really enjoy
Alex
watching
or
Shane's
Darren?
game.
Alex, Darren, or
Darren's
Shane?
one of them that's at the top in the world right now. There's a couple Asia players that don't come over here all the time.
Yeah, but I don't agree with it because I don't think they can handle the personality over in the States of, like, say, an Earl Strickland.
Oh, true.
Their
If they came over
society
here
is
and
nothing
competed
like
with us
that.
all the time,
No.
they wouldn't be as dominant as they are over
They
there.
can't handle Earl or Dennis Hatch, that kind of personality, because they don't see that over in their countries. They don't see these larger-than-life,
True.
people that scream and yell and smash and break sticks in half and run their heads into gumball machines and stuff. They're
Very true.
they see a whole different society. So I don't think that those players.
I would say
can hang
if we're saying
in the
10 ball
United
in
States.
general, he might have to give it to Shane Van Boening because of his break. It's so much better and more consistent than everybody else's.
And he pockets balls like a monster. I mean, he just doesn't miss. I think it's Darren, Alex, and Shane for the best players, with Orculio in there too.
Yeah, you got to do a Corley.
Those
That
four guys.
Carlo Beato is just surfaced. I mean, I knew of him
Yeah,
a
I
couple
don't know.
years ago. He's a different style of player,
I
but
don't think
for the
he-
Filipinos, he's definitely up there. I mean, he just proved himself in Vegas. I think he placed in the top 5 in all 3 events. I mean, that shows you something there.
They're laughing that I'm saying Alex is not one of the top 3 to 4 best players in the world. Okay.
Oh, when he wants to play, of course he is.
Alex is an incredible player. Incredible. He's the only one I would not bet against with Shane with. I do not do any kind of betting with Shane and Alex because Alex can stop Shane at any time.
I
He's
don't
the
know.
only guy that can do it.
Any of you guys out there on the stream knows about this guy named Zhang Zhonglin. He's from Chinese Taipei.
Mhm.
He's also a very strong player. He just recently, I do believe it was Hill in the World Games with
Mhm.
Darren Appleton, which, as you say, is at the top of his game right now. So that's another guy that you have to put in the mix.
Absolutely. I just know that I don't know. I just know it's a whole different society over there in Asia. There's
It is.
nothing like the United States. It's completely different, personality-wise, everything.
Yep.
Over in Asia, our players are going to have a hard time dealing with them. These guys are run-out machines. By the age of 9, 10 years old, they're running 8, 9 packs for breakfast.
They got schools and stuff over there.
Yeah,
for them
that's
to
what
practice.
they're doing. But
Banking the 2-ball.
we'll see. We'll see. The matchup's gonna have to happen sooner or later. The Asians versus the Americans.
Yeah, that would be nice to see. Does he have an angle on the 3 to punch down in between the 4 and 7 and shoot the 4-ball up in this one?
Possibly might have that. Let's take a look.
If he does, he's got to hit it hyperspeed. He's looking at maybe banking the 4. Roll down to where he's pointing. Bank the 4 cross side, and the cue ball's going to come around for the 5-ball.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, well, he's not looking at any safety. He's trying to close the door, like I was saying. He only needs 1 rack. He's going for it.
Yeah, he has nothing to lose here. He knows Stevie's.
Well, he can lose the match. I mean, I know he's.
Well, look at Stevie. I mean, Stevie's just not. Look, he's looking away. He's looking up. He's looking down. He's cracking his neck. He knows he's just not. Stevie's not feeling right. I can tell. I know Stevie well, and gorgeous shot.
Good shot. I like the speed he played it at. He barely caught the point, but it still went in. Let's pinch it back a little bit. Come off the rail.
Little back cut action on the 6-ball. Roll up for the 7.
Yeah, he got to watch. Don't want to get stuck behind the 9. So. If
Yeah, he's got to
follows
throw
close-
high inside English on this, right?
Nah, he might just roll with it and bump the 9. Take the angle he has.
Ooh.
Oh, he went
Oh,
under.
no, he's going to get hidden.
Good shot.
He's fine. To the center of the table. If anybody knows how to stop this cue ball, it's Shane.
Well, I'll probably just roll through this too. Just follow 2 rails. Aim for this side of the table on the right. Have the 8-ball on the side.
It is the time of Shane Van Boening, and you're watching it happen here. As he closes the door.
8-ball on the side. Follow to the rail. Leave yourself an angle on the 9 to get to the 10.
What else can you say?
Not too much.
The blue cheese.
Match is about to be over.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't, as flawless as we've seen in the past, but he still played very well.
He started smoothing out. All right, thank you, Sean Wilkie, for joining us.
Absolutely, I'm glad to be a help here before I get out for the night because I actually got to buy 2 of my matches, so I'm still on the winter side. I'm going to go home and be back here at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I really appreciate it, Alvin.
Appreciate you joining me, man. Always an honor joining you, man. Thanks for your really good advice and tips. That was awesome.
Of course.
All
Talk to
right.
you guys next time.
All right, there he goes. Sean, get some. Thanks, buddy. All right, thanks a lot, Ustream.tv. all our chatties, my friends out there. I hope you had a really nice night of streaming, and make sure that you join us again tomorrow for day 2 of the Steinway Classic. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool, and it's been an honor to be with you. There he goes, Shane Van Boening, as we close this chapter on day 1. Have a great night, everybody. Remember, InsidePoolMag.com, NYCGrind.com, Predator Q's, Predator Pro-Am Tour, CNGGas.com, NYC Grind, North Coast Restorations, 845-612-9987. New York City's best pool mechanic, John, graciously donated to sponsor this event and help out Inside Pool. Thank you, John. There's Earl Strickland. He's next up. Stick around.